The Celebrity Buzz with a freakin' Rican on Power 1017.
Brought to you by Delaware Lottery. Play 5 has arrived. With a chance to win up to $50,000 in 2 drawings every day, there's now more ways to win big from the Delaware Lottery than ever before. Visit a Delaware Lottery retailer to try Play 5 today.
Jess, what you got?
Here we go. So representatives for the NFL and player Travis Kelce have clarified that a fake public relations contract detailing plans for a breakup with Taylor Swift are entirely false and fabricated.
Yeah, I was talking a little bit about this yesterday when you were out. Apparently, there's a thing out there, a thing, okay? I don't do a lot of fact checking, but we did talk a little bbit about it yesterday, detailing when and how Travis and Taylor, Trav and Tay,
Tay.
will break up, and the date and all this. I think it's
Right.
September 28th.
Well, the document is titled Comprehensive Media Plan for Travis Kelce's relations following the breakup with Taylor Swift. And apparently it was not created or authorized by anyone in Kelce's PR company. Full Scope, the Reddit page that shared the document, has been deleted, and Full Scope is taking legal action against those responsible for the forgery. Some speculated that it could have been a school project. But meanwhile, Kelce recently praised Taylor Swift for her interest in his NFL career, mentioning that she's even created plays for him. So, apparently, it's entirely false.
Okay.
You know not to mess with Trav and Tay, right?
Trav and Tay.
And then Kim Kardashian's son, Saint, he's 8 years old. Guess what? He's a YouTuber. But only after signing a contract giving his mom control over his channel. The contract includes rules about not sharing personal information or filming his sister, North. But Saint, who is only 8 years old, is now a YouTuber. And Megan Thee Stallion says she just doesn't know why she's beefing with Nicki Minaj. Here's the full story. Megan Thee Stallion doesn't know if she can squash her beef with Nicki Minaj because she doesn't even know why they are beefing. Quote, I still to this day don't know what the problem is. I don't even know what could have been fixed here to this day because I don't even know what the problem is. Megan would also like you to know that female rappers are running the game. Quote, we actually are going the hardest right now. These women are killing it right now. She says, we are the hardest MCs in the game and we go harder than the boys for sure. And that's coming from Billboard.
Okay.
All right. So, but she says, I have no idea why Nicki Minaj and myself have a beef. So I don't even know how to fix it because I don't even know where this all started.
Yeah, can't we just all get along? I mean, what? I think it's the fans. It's the fans.
And keep things going.
Yeah.
And fueling it. And tonight, get ready for it. The Ravens and the Chiefs at 8:20.
Yeah, so you guys ready?
All right.
Are you ready?
Woo-hoo! Who you got?
Oh, I got the Ravens.
You do?
Yeah, let's go.
You know who I'm going with.
You are going with Trav and the Chiefs. I already know.
Is Tay going to be there?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think.
Not tonight.
I don't know. Is she?
I don't know.
I thought you would know.
I don't know. They're being very tight-lipped. I follow it very closely,
Yeah, I
but
thought
everything
she
has been
couldn't-
tight-lipped on this.
I thought she couldn't make this one for some reason.
Ooh, Bill knows more than me.
I don't know if it was said on
Oh, you've been talking to her PR.
No, I've actually been listening to the New Heights podcast. I told you I listened to New Heights. I told you that. and they are. And by the way, New Heights is back for a new season. They just came back. It just came back.
Look, what's going on
They
here?
took off. Jason and Trav took off
did.
because he was at training camp.
Oh my gosh! But they
And
signed
then
that
Jason
new contract.
went to the Olympics and
Yeah.
did all this.
Yep.
And now they're back
they're
or
back.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no,
Whew.
I got through the first
I wonder if he's gonna have on his bracelet.
half hour of the.
Oh.
Yeah.
30 minutes.
Yeah,
30 minutes.
listen in the car. Yeah, they're good. 8:43. It's Throwback Thursday. It's a Bill and Jessica show. Here we go by request off the tech. We did get an email in, and we're going to open up the phone lines.
Yeah.
If you ever need anything discussed relationship-wise, you can always email us.
Jessica at power1017.com.
And Jess, we got a new email.
All right, so it says here, Bill and Jess, this is my situation. I walked in on my 15-year-old daughter laying in bed and making out with a 22-year-old man.
Oh boy. The daughter's 15 and the guy is 22.
I know that he's 22 because he lives down the street from us and we've known his family for years. Okay? I went crazy and I called the police.
Oh boy.
The man was arrested and now trial awaits. Since then, my daughter hasn't said anything to me or my wife and won't talk during therapy.
So you're going to therapy.
Yeah. His family understood my feelings until their son actually got arrested, and now they won't talk to us. I learned from my 13-year-old nephew that she's planning on running away from home if we force this trial. He said that she told him that no one accepts that she's in love. My daughter really wants to be with this guy, but I just can't allow it. How can I protect her when she won't even talk to me? It's hard, right?
Wow.
I know that we've talked about age before.
Yeah.
And I know that we've said like, oh, what if they're 40 and 47, 40 and 50, you know? But then when it goes to like your 15-year-old, your 16-year-old, then it switches and you're like, this is like my child.
But they're like, I'm not a child anymore.
I know.
And I'm going to say this, and this does not mean
15 and 22.
This does not mean that I'm okaying this. This is just me, an observation.
Okay.
There are some 15-year-old kids, female and male,
What, that are grown looking?
that are grown.
Oh, yeah, that are like...
I'm just gonna say that. Not grown. Like, they're not adults.
No, I know what you mean.
But there's some
We've said that
15-year-olds.
before. Like, what's in the food? What's in the water? What are
Yes.
they eating? Like, what's going on? Like,
Yes.
these are grown people.
So
like 15-year-olds today don't look like 15-year-olds 20 years ago.
I'm speechless.
Yeah, I always get tripped up with the age thing, though. Because then I'm like,
Well, so do I.
Yeah.
But what do you do?
then, I mean, you and I both were always like, oh, what if it was like our daughter?
Exactly.
And
yeah.
like, we're tripping.
We're like, hell no.
Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this.
Now, he said the dad, I mean, he says, I went crazy, which I
Yeah.
know that that's his
That's
initial
his
thing.
initial thing.
And he called the police. Now, I personally don't know. Again, I don't know where they are, if they're in Delaware or Maryland or whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought that once the state picks up a case like this,
You can't drop
even
it.
if you try to drop it, you can't. So I understand where he says, like, I've known this family for years. I know how old he is because he lives down the street. I went crazy. I called the police. Now they're feeling like, you know, we can't let this trial go on. But I honestly don't know if they can do that.
All right, well, let me ask you this question. He walked in. They're apparently family friends with the family. That's why he knows that, you know,
for years.
The guy's 22 and she's 15 and they were laying on the bed making out or whatever.
Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean, even walking in, they're
Walk in.
they're cuddling, they're holding hands, whatever. Okay, so, or even if he just finds out they're together, whatever. So, do you think he went too far by calling the police? Should he have, or would you have? That's a better question. Would you have done it different since you're friends with the family? It's your daughter. It is
I don't even
consensual, even though
know.
you don't agree, even though it's not right.
I mean, maybe now he might be like, oh, gosh, what did I do?
Because
But
now you
when he says, I went crazy and called
this
the police.
this kid's and I'm not excusing it. This kid's going to be on the predator list.
Yeah.
He's going on the registry. If convicted and guilty and all this. So do you think like this kid's life is going to change? This is not you call the police, he's got a trial, he's going to have to do community service and pay and all this. No. You just altered his life. The rest of his life.
Yeah.
Do you think that the dad went too far as to call the police?
No, I'm not going to blame the dad.
No, I'm not blaming the dad.
No, but it's saying like he went too far,
Okay,
or why'd you do that, or why didn't you?
Would you have done different?
I don't know. Probably not.
You would have called the police?
Maybe. I don't know. But I mean, I don't fault
So
him.
you wouldn't, or you would? You don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm leaning more towards.
It's your friend's kid. It was their boyfriend and girlfriend.
I've never been put in a
wouldn't-
situation like that.
Me neither. So I don't know what I would do either. I'd
But
probably
just-
run after him.
When I read what he's saying, like I went crazy and called the police. Yes, like you're talking about a father who walks in on his daughter with
Yes.
a man. So I can't say like
A 15 on a 22-year-old
yeah,
man.
It's a man.
Okay,
I mean,
but she's not a woman. Like that. That's
I mean,
the argument.
yeah. I mean, at 15.
No, at
it's
15,
still-
yes, you're correct. Child, yes, I know.
I
And
just
I
can't.
agree with you. It's BS, and it's not going to happen in my house. And yes, I am with you, and I would go crazy.
I just can't. I can see.
Do you call the cops if she's like, no? What do you? No, this is my boyfriend.
I mean,
Stop
he
it.
probably, honestly, I mean, for a father opening the door, he probably did want to like beat the crap out of the guy. Want to like.
No, I'm not even questioning that. Of course,
Right. So he probably said, let me call the police before I hurt this guy.
it's probably better that you hurt him than call the police because that ruins his life. He can get over the beat up.
Yeah, he can get over the beat up, but not the dad. If then the dad's charged,
No, exactly.
then the dad's getting all caught up with the police there for putting his hands on somebody and beating them up.
But that's less of a charge than being on the registry.
But at that moment, that's not what the dad's thinking.
No, it's not. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just asking.
Oh,
I'm just
gosh.
asking.
Good morning, Power 1017. Hello, good morning,
Hello?
Power 1017.
Hey, I'm listening to this, and I just feel like as a 22-year-old male or female, why are you interested in a 15-year-old?
No, I have the same question. I have the exact same question, but it happened, and
How do you think you would feel? Like we're trying to put ourselves in that situation. You know, a father opens the door to his daughter's bedroom, and she's in bed with a man.
well, hold on. They're
15 and 22.
Let's back up. Maybe they're on the couch making out. Where they're not like having, relations in the
It
bed.
says laying in bed.
Laying in bed making out.
And
it
making
says.
out,
Yeah.
yeah.
It doesn't say that they have their clothes off or nothing like that.
No, laying in bed and making
No.
out. So you open the door.
You open the door and, I mean, I'm not like, I don't know. We're pretty.
How do you feel you would like react?
First off, they're not back in the, in our house, they're not going to be up in the bedroom with the door shut.
Right,
That's the first
right.
thing.
Yes.
That's the first thing.
But let's say, the parents weren't home. The kids are trying to, pull a fast one. The
Yeah.
dad comes home from the grocery store. I don't know.
I guess the question
And
is,
he walks in.
like,
He
how-
loses it.
what do you, like, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead with your thoughts.
I probably would have done the same thing,
Okay.
but it's yeah, I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, he says I went crazy. Like, I can only imagine at that moment. I mean, maybe now he might say, gosh, I shouldn't have reacted that way. I could have handled this differently. I don't know.
I don't think he should have been okay with it.
No, not okay with it, but should he have called the cops?
He's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. I didn't ask that. Would you have done it different?
In the moment, I probably would have done the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think we're trying to say well, would you have? But who knows at that moment?
Right.
You're just you're caught off guard. Who knows? He came home from work. He thought he was going to go in and be like, hey, honey, what do you want for dinner tonight?
I mean, my 14-year-old,
Who knows?
my 15-year-old ain't dating the 22-year-old.
Kids try to do some slick stuff
Yeah.
and get away with stuff and be like, oh, My parents aren't going to be home until 6 tonight, and they think they can, like, squeeze in an hour. Who knows?
Shout out to my man Kendall. I would have beat his ass. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Let's see. 448. I'd be digging a 6-foot hole in my backyard.
Gosh.
Thank you so much for checking in.
So you would have called the police?
Who are you asking, me?
No, this person who's saying, they're obviously like going to do the most if they walk in on their 15-year-old daughter with the 22-year-old.
I don't know if my first reaction would be calling the police. I got to be in that situation, but I would definitely go after the kid, and that would.
So you think you would like put your hands on them and like snatch them up? I don't know.
And tell them to get out and go crazy.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jess saw my eyes.
I'm trying to picture it.
Jess saw my eyes and my face.
Yeah, I'm not saying that like, oh, the parents allowed them to go do it. No, I think the parents weren't home. They thought they were going to like get away with something, and the parents came home.
Okay, well, let's switch the question a little bit. Let's kind of go off of this email, because now you reported it to the police, and the kid's trial is awaiting. The parents won't talk to you, but neither will the daughter.
Yeah, the daughter's not talking.
The daughter has told the nephew that she's running away as well.
Yeah.
How do you handle that situation?
So now this switches up, because now you know that your daughter's not talking to you. She's clearly upset.
Yeah.
And you're going to therapy. How do you try to repair the situation?
How do you handle that where your daughter talks to you again? Because she's 15. They don't just get, she's not 8 anymore where she's going to get over it the next day.
Yeah, no, teens hold it.
Yeah.
Teens hold on to that kind of stuff. They feel betrayed,
Will she see him
embarrassed, and
anyway?
She's saying like,
Is
I'm
she
in
gonna,
love.
Yeah, is she going to see him behind his back anyway? Is she going to get picked up from school when he don't know about it?
I don't think that they'll push it, but again, I could be wrong.
Well,
I could be wrong.
I think you could be wrong.
I don't think that they'll push it, especially when it's like you're going to court, you're going to trial. Like there's more to it.
430. I think I will call the police just so I didn't beat the dude's ass. Okay, I get that. I get it, and I think that we don't know what we would do, and I think that it is what it is. But how does he get through to the daughter, and what does he do in that situation?
Gosh, I mean, I'm hoping that they continue therapy.
She won't talk at therapy.
I know, but hopefully the more you go, eventually, you do open up and you do say why you're feeling the way you're feeling and what they can do to come up with a solution.
Let me ask you this.
Eventually.
I'm going to play devil's advocate. What if she says one day, I'm not going? No, you got to go. We're making you go. Make me.
Yeah.
I'm not getting out of the bed. I'm not getting out of the chair. Make me.
Yeah.
Then what do you do?
Yeah, that's a whole nother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gosh.
I don't know.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
It is, because I mean, all those scenarios happen. There could be someone listening right now going through it.
We'd love to hear from you. We'd love your advice. 302-858-5117.